welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Today I have to tackle my emergency food pantry. I was digging through it and took everything off the shelves. Ooh, I just like spit. And I took everything off the shelves and it is a literal disaster zone. So I figured I would take you guys along with me and we can organize together and just, get some work done. But thank you to everybody who commented on my last, I think it was my emergency haul video. I appreciate the comments and the suggestions and the tips. They're so helpful and everybody was so kind. So thank you so much. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It just really helps my channel grow. And like always, I appreciate the support. But let's go ahead and get started and get some work done. All right, guys, so this is the huge mess that I was talking about, and it definitely needs some organization because this is complete chaos to me. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove everything from the shelves that I already put stuff on to start reorganizing. And like I said, you guys, I am just a beginner at all of this. So if you see anything that you think needs to be changed or how to store food, please let me know down in the comments because I do really appreciate the feedback and the tips. I know some of the food items that I have need to go in airtight bins. I had a few airtight bins, but I would just try to use what I already had throughout my home. But yes, leave me any tips or tricks that you might have in the comments.
Ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? And will you let me down?
So since this is the first time really organizing and putting together my backup pantry, I don't have a flow of how I want things. So I try to just keep each shelf as a theme, with my paper products, cleaning cleaning products, personal hygiene, and then food items. And I'm sure later down the road, once my backup pantry grows, I will reorganize. And I feel as I'm adding more food products, I'm going to have to rotate those foods with, first in, first out sort of thing. If you guys have an emergency or backup pantry, how often are you guys reorganizing and such? I would really like to know.
Be trusted, will you take me for granted? And will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you?
I recently heard that it was bad to keep your bottled water on concrete floor, which I've never heard of before. So I found this leftover empty bin. So I decided to throw all my water bottles or water in here because I am not taking the risk of having my water go bad because I decided to set it on the floor.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. Like, can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted?
If you are new here, I would love to take the time to introduce myself and talk about why I decided to start my backup / emergency pantry, whatever you want to call it. So my name is Hannah and I am a stay-at-home mom and I'm a wife. I have 2 boys and one of them I am currently homeschooling. So lots of fun things. And I decided to start this pantry, one, because 2020 happened and if you look around, the world is crazy right now. We all know that. And I started thinking, the past few years, my husband has been laid off. And last year, my husband ended up being laid off and unemployment got all messed up. And he didn't have an income for I think it was like 3 months, which is really scary, especially for me since I am a stay-at-home mom and I really don't have a huge income coming in. Like, we rely on my husband. So starting this pantry was a huge thing for me for emergencies like that, just to know that if something were to happen, that we had this extra food on hand. So no matter what, I feel like having this is going to be a great benefit for our family. And now looking at how prices are increasing, I want to be able to shop at lower prices before everything goes up even higher, just to try to save my family some money. And if we end up having hard times, then we can just shop in my pantry and be able to save a little money that way.
I know, this is innocent. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next.
A lot of the foods that I feel like I've been gravitating to stockpiling seems to be pastas and pasta sauce and like soups and chicken broth. I know there's a lot of other things that people stock up on, but that seems to be one of the things that I'm always grabbing. I also seem to have a lot of Rotel, and it's crazy since I started actually going through everything and really organizing it, how helpful it was to see it all laid out, because now I can see different things that I need to stockpile on or, just have on hand. I thought I had tons of canned meat, which apparently I don't. And I know canned meat to me sounds so disgusting, but I know if times got hard, having that canned meat would be so beneficial. But I want to know, I feel like I'm always asking, but I appreciate the comments, what you guys tend to have or you tend to grab when you are doing your pantry like hauls or getting your prepper pantry all set up.
No idea how real that was. She said, don't stop dreaming. You got to keep believing it will all be worth it one day. Oh, I can't believe I made it. I can't believe I made it. Oh, I can't believe I made it. I can't believe I made it. And I'm on my way.
Alright guys, so I'm not going to lie, I am definitely overwhelmed by all the stuff, and then just making sure that I am putting, the food that's going to expire first up front, and then the food that's going to last a little bit longer in the back, and then just figuring out how to organize things. So definitely overwhelming. It's totally my fault because I started organizing things and then I tore it apart, and then I got other things and just made a huge mess. But I feel like as soon as I get this finished, I will feel so much better because I'll know exactly where I'm at food-wise and water-wise. But, oh my gosh, just overwhelming, and it's taken me quite some time. And you can probably see that, like, I'm tired. But we're getting it done, and we're gonna feel better after we get it done. So let's get it finished. If you're a beginner just like me, I know when I was seeing all these other families have these huge backup pantries, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I ever going to get to that level? Please don't put yourself in debt trying to get to that level, because I know at first I thought, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to have to spend all this money to get to that level. Don't. Literally, and I know I've probably repeated this several times, I started by just adding 1 or 2 extra cans or items to my grocery list and slowly started. Literally, the video that I posted was probably the biggest haul on emergency food that I ever did. So I feel like just starting small is better than not starting at all.
On my way. I'm always looking for that light in the shadow. Always been wandering through darkness. I'm always listening for a sound to follow, waiting for something to begin. Waiting for something to begin. I miss the mountains and I miss the oceans. Yeah, I miss the city and you. 'Cause I'm tired of this waiting and waiting for something that's somewhere just out of my view. I wanna go back to the city. There may be nothing there, but I don't care about nothing. I just wanna go where I remember you mostly, and hope I hear your voice again. And hope I hear your voice again. I miss the mountains and I miss the oceans. Yeah, I miss the city and you. 'Cause I'm tired of this waiting and waiting for something that's somewhere just out of my view.
Alright guys, here she is in all of her glory. Yay! Oh my gosh, I finally finished organizing my backup pantry, which, oh my gosh, it feels so good to finally get it done, have everything organized by date. I had no idea how much better I would feel after getting this done. But now I'm just gonna go get a piece of paper and make a list of everything that I have, all that kind of fun stuff. And I also need to go through my freezer, but I'm not gonna show you guys that because I don't think it's really that exciting. But I just, oh my gosh, my phone. I just feel like it is so important, especially now seeing all the things that have been happening, to just have a little stockpile of different things. Let me move, oh my gosh, my hand. But I will say, like I think I've said it before, I am just a beginner. Back 2020, but even before then I always like to have a couple extra cans of different things. But after everything that has happened, I just felt necessary to buy a few extra items. I didn't buy all of this at once. I know in my last video I did buy quite a few things, but it literally just started with me buying 2 extra cans of something, or whenever I went to the store, buy a can or a bag of pasta. So mine is very small, but you guys can do it too if you're thinking about starting just like me. And with winter coming, it just feels nice to have some extra things on hand just in case, you know, get stuck in a snowstorm, or if my husband gets laid off, you know, any kind of emergency really. So enough chit chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and supporting my little channel. And if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It just helps my channel grow, and I appreciate you supporting my little channel and in the long run supporting my family. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.